Everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Norma. And today it's my 20th month post-op. So that means I'm about almost 2 years out. And I was thinking to myself, okay, I made a video update about 2 weeks ago. But when I make a video update, I want to do something that's going to help someone, maybe someone who has recently had weight loss surgery and is new to our community and that I subscribe to because other than surfing, that's the only way you're going to find me because I'm a quiet person. Anyway, okay, enough of that. What I wanted to do was make a useful video, and I hope this one will be good. I wanted to talk to you about something that was meaningful for me. Meaningful in the sense that I learned from it, and hopefully you don't have to go through this to learn from it. You can learn from me. Transfer addiction. That can come under the category of mental health well-being. And I say mental health well-being because it was taxing on me. Transfer addictions are when you give up an addiction to food. You know that we were food addicts, otherwise we wouldn't be where we were. When you give up your addiction to food, something has to replace it. And usually it can fall under different categories. Maybe for me it was clothes, shoes, food, because you could still have some transfer food addictions. They transfer in different ways. I'll talk a little bit about it in a minute. Kitchen gadgets, yeah, even exercise, overdoing it with exercise. Those can be considered transfer addictions. And I'm going to start with the first one, clothes. When you notice that your closet is getting full, and these rules should really take effect in your mind. Okay, if you notice that you're getting a lot of clothes, you're buying a lot of clothes after you lost surgery, the first rule of thumb is take out what you have not worn in 6 months. And remember, for everything you take out, then you can replace it because this was hard for me. Now, if you have sentimental stuff that you have had for a long time and you can't get rid of it because you're attached to it, um, take a picture of it and then give it away. And I know because I've done this, you become emotionally attached to things. If you've ever had a yard sale, you are attached to things that you overprice. And people will come and say, how much do you want for this? And you say, $4. And it's a blouse. And they're like, oh, never mind. I'll put it down. Well, you're attached to that and you can't get rid of it. So if you're going to have certain things at a yard sale because you say you want to sell it, price them accordingly. Have someone else take, if you can't, have someone else take charge of that area and don't look because you need to get rid of that stuff. You've got to make room for your new stuff. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, clothes. Transfer addiction of clothes. That would be me. I noticed it when I was about 2 months out. How does it happen? Well, you go into weight loss surgery, as I did, at a size 26 woman. I weighed 265 pounds in the beginning. And before I could have the surgery and have this, I had to lose a certain amount of weight so that your liver shrinks. You try to lose weight so your liver shrinks, and the doctors can go in there and they can see if your liver is healthy, and they can move around in there, and they're going to be doing some stuff in there. They're rearranging your plumbing, so they need to get in there. And I lost 20 pounds before the surgery. It took me 2 weeks. And I lost the 20 pounds, and he was able to go in there and see that everything was okay. And so that's what happened. So 20 pounds, that was about, I was in the size, I could comfortably get into a size 24 by, no, yeah, 24 by then. But I was sticking to a size 26 clothes for a while. After the surgery, about 3 weeks out, post-op, I could get into a size 22, a little snug. But I held on to my size 26 and my size 24 because I was buying some. I wanted to look Okay, I was working and I still wanted to have some holiday clothes because it was during Christmas time and January, so I needed some clothes, so I held on to them. Okay, so then every 3 weeks or so I was losing 10 pounds. It would take a few pounds. It wasn't consistent, but every time you lose 10 pounds, the rule of thumb is that that's another dress size. So about every 3 weeks, I was going into my favorite store, the Avenue. I was the queen of the Avenue because I was coming in there every 3 weeks or so and buying new clothes. I would say, I want that, and hey, I like that blouse and those pants. I've got to have them. Hey, that dress. I really like that. Ooh, those dresses are so pretty and they're on sale and I can't resist the sale. That good because it's 60% off and I just got to have it. So yeah, here I was buying all these size 20s and putting them on and saying, "Oh, I like this. It's nice." Well, only to find 3 weeks later that I was actually they were too big. I had to go back to the store, and I was putting some of those clothes away because I got attached to them, and I didn't wear them, and some of them had tags, and I couldn't find the receipts because I was thinking I wasn't going to need them. That's the mentality. The mental health issues are there. Your mind is here, your body's here, and it's not there the two do meet because you're still thinking, I am a size 26. I'm still going into the store and looking at the queen size stuff everywhere I go. And I'm really a size 18. Mind and the body are not meeting. Okay, make a long story short. I went through this many stages. I went to try on some size 16s and they were fitting kind of loose. So I went into the size 14. Yes, the actual go into anywhere you want to go and take it off the rack and try it on and it fits and you're like, woohoo! I'm fitting into a size 14, looking good. Hey, look, ooh, I'm fitting and I love that outfit. I gotta have that too. Hey, I'm celebrating. I'm into a 14. I'm celebrating. I feel good about myself and my body looks great and I've gotta have it. Woohoo! Hey, hey, woohoo! Yeah, okay, enough of that. Let's go down to the more exciting stuff. So then I've got all this clothes size 14, 16, 18, 20, 22s, and 24s, and lots of 26. So I start getting some of that stuff away because I've got to. There's no room in my closet. Here comes that rule of thumb number one. Take something out. You can buy something else. Well, nothing was fitting in my 3 closets that I have. 3 closets. 3 closets. Nothing was fitting. So I had to take out the 26 and 24s and 22s and 20s, and I gave them away to a lot of dear friends. And I love you. You're doing so fine, and probably gave those on to someone else, right? I hope so. Okay, so here I am, a size 12, and I'm thinking, oh my goodness, what the heck? These size 12s are fitting, and they're fitting kind of loose. So I said, no, no way. Everybody stops at 12. Just about everybody that I see. Oh, okay, there's some of you that go down to a size 2, but you know what? You're small. You look good. Okay, so here I am, size 10 and size 12, and I actually started buying some size 8s because some of those 8s are fitting me, and this is where the hard thing happened. My family started looking at me and saying, "Oh my God, Mom! Oh my God, you're losing too much weight. That's way too much. You don't look good. Look at you. Your face is all gone. You look sick. Are you sick? Is there something you're not telling us? Do you have a something that's wrong?" And you know what? Some of my kids actually thought I had cancer or something. And you know what? I'm not making fun of cancer. I have had friends who have had cancer and they've come out of it. I have had friends that didn't, and I respect them and I love them. And I have to look at my kids. No, no, I'm not sick. I don't have cancer. No, I don't have cancer.